Jag kan släcka det. Tack. Oj, det står lite fel. I alla fall, dela med er allihopa.
You are not obsessed. You just read 2 Wikipedia articles. My dad taught me how to use search engines. Now the search engines are collapsing, decaying. My dad really wanted to buy an encyclopedia when he and mom lived in Florida in the 90s. One of those large collections with a book for every letter in the alphabet. My mom, apprehensive due to the shortage of money. I want my kids to live in a household where information is accessible, he said. They never bought the encyclopedia. Counter that, in After Doomscroll, a conversation with Chelsea Manning, written by Janice Rose for eFlux Journal, discussing the question, how will we find and share knowledge in an online information environment that is fundamentally ethical to anything that won't deflate shareholder value? Chelsea Manning, a prior intelligence analyst, most known for being the whistleblower that disclosed 750,000 classified military and diplomatic documents to WikiLeaks, showing evidence to US war crimes in Iraq and Afghanistan. Being convicted of espionage and imprisoned from 2010 to 2017. Manus and Rose discussed the mass production of information, how the industrialization of information birthed mass media, leading to it becoming harder to separate signals from noise. An overload of input that's useless. This intense flow results in what Schumann Bassar calls vertigo reality, remaking our insights and how we navigate our surroundings. This machine is formed like a black box, with a cornered front shaped like a battleship. Cannon-looking tubes protruding out of the box, and 2 legs on either side wearing stiletto heels. The whole machine is coated in a matte black finish, textured and glossy like a trash bag. It opens in a hexagon structure, showing a surgical chair in the middle. Poxy moves towards the machine, sitting down in the chair. The legs that were sticking out of the machine are attached to the chair, giving Poxy 4 legs, 2 with stilettos, 2 with black leather army boots. Equipment connected to the surgical chair latches on to Poxy's body, gripping tight. Poxy lets out a gasp in surprise. They enter. The machine boots up. Orpheus, masked voice. Eurydice, fanboys. Surrender, both voices. The screen starts to flicker and splits up into multiple screens. The main body of the machine starts moving as well, turning Poxy into new positions. The lower half of the body sticks out and the end of the machine, exposed, while Poxy's upper body gets tilted forward, like sitting on a motorcycle, except making Poxy's hand grab onto 2 handles, almost looking like defibrillators. The whole inside lights up red. Stinging noise starts to activate against the skin. Small percentage symbols and hashtag symbols starts to float around together with other symbols, creating small ASCII clusters, ASCII buffers. The ASCII buffers consume Poxy from the back, swallowing the spine, expanding out to the shoulders, and fuses the ear attached to Poxy. Now 4 screens starts to glow. Poxy grabs the USB stick hanging from under their thermal long sleeve around their neck and enters it into the port. Screen 3 text, uploading ID, ... Screen 4, text, list format, index, choose the best answer, blinking. Screen 1, visual, a pair of green Crocs. Screen 2, visuals, an old man titled Spinoza handing out assault rifles from a wooden box to a crab titled Eagle, giving them finally to an anime yellow duck titled Marx, firing the assault rifles from safety of behind the table. Screen 3, visual, Pokemon fanboy version, pink background with a Gardevoir in the middle. Screen 4, visual, a black silhouette of a kid from the side, with 5 lines striking out from them. First one towards a circle over them called concept. Second one representing a field of visions hitting right over the wall. Third one, focus, hitting a wall. Proxy, bouncing off while potential carries through. Behind the wall, physical barrier exists. Fourth line, second part of field of vision, hitting right under the wall under the fifth, stop short, ending at meaning. Screen 1, visual, a destroyed, deserted, oil-black motor with motion picture space moving its mouth. Screen 2, text, you ended the war in Iraq. Screen 3, sound, it was just a fluke. Screen 2 and 4, sound, I saw it and I couldn't unthink it. Screen 3, sound, statistical fluke. Screen 1, 2, 3, and 4, text. Maybe you were just the right person on the right place on the right time. Screen 1, 2, 3, and 4, sound. If you fundamentally graphed it out, it was just a statistical fluke, and I wish it wasn't. Screen 1 and 2, sound. The enshittification of the world has led to the reputation crisis of ourselves. Screen 3 and 4, text. This could be a manual for you to navigate. Become your own content creator. Screen 1, sound. In this machine, you read the stamps behind me, like a mechanical spider ready to strike. Screen 2, text. Web 3 is heaven on earth. It's web for the slaves and flukes of identification, to insert yourself to a context where your sole existence is not a currency. Found, in parentheses, E. The machine spits out proxy, fragile, standing up, looking back at the machine, gaping like a gash. Behind the surgical chair, a small screen glowing neon green with a beautiful creature existing in it.